I'm here to and very happy to announce that effective January 1st of 2025, my son Peter will take over as Chief Executive Officer of First International Bank. I grew up in a banking family. I grew up sitting around the dinner table with my dad. I grew up going to bankers' conventions. Peter has had the same experience being raised by Gretchen and I, dinner table discussions and drives with me in the country to see customers, that sort of thing. He's been immersed in banking his whole life.
I'm very proud and honored to carry on a family legacy without a doubt. It obviously comes with some immense pressure, but I think just the depth of gratitude and the family commitment, I couldn't be more excited to carry on a true family tradition, a family legacy, and whatever I can do to add to that legacy, I'm just excited about.
I've overseen the largest growth in our bank's history. There was a lot of big decisions that had to take place to have that happen, and risks that we had to take. To see any business grow 100 times in its existence is pretty remarkable. And to be a part of that has been a great ride, and a lot of hard work, but a lot of fun.
If you think about the culture that we try to create within our organization, I love that small town bank feel, that family atmosphere. I mean, we truly do want clients and customers to come into our bank, and we do know their name. They're not just a number. That is a great sense of pride for us. I love the ability to tell people that we have this, multi-state organization. That being said, those small town values of where we are rooted in Watford City are so important to us.
When I married into the family, that's 42 years ago, we only had Watford City and Alexander. To watch our bank transform into what it's been now, breathtaking is probably the word for it. We had one customer stop us on the sidewalk, about a year ago, Steve. He stopped us and he got tears in his eyes and said, "Thank you for giving me the opportunity when no one else believed in me." That's just how we are. That's how we want all of our customers to feel, that we know them and we want to get to know them and that they're part of our family.
One thing that I'm excited about is my dad is staying on as chairman of FIBT, which for me, that's fantastic. He's going to continue to be there to mentor me, guide me, help me think through certain situations. He loves this. He loves coming to work. He loves being a banker. But what I'm so appreciative about is he's willing to let me have the opportunity to make decisions and to guide the organization, but still be there to mentor or to be a thought partner and to continue to mentor me as I take on this new role as CEO.
I'm very proud of all four of our kids. All of them together are just a great next generation for the bank to provide that core family unity, and I think they're all pulling the oars in the same direction for our bank, and that's really important for our future.
When I think about Odin, 1910, in his 20s, starting up a bank, if you fast forward to 2025 and he could come back, and I think he'd have just a deep sense of pride that, wow, number one, the organization that Odin Stenehjem started is still going today, 114 years later. Very impressive. That being said, I think his eyes would go wide and he'd be pretty amazed at the wide swath of an organization that we are today. And I purposely used a farming term in there too. If you think about our customer base, our geographic footprint, the innovative areas that we have as an organization, I think it'd just be a genuine sense of shock of what the organization has evolved into. But I still think it'd have a deep sense of pride that something that he started is still going today.